Yes.
Why?
Well, we figured we'd come here.
It's not going to be a wall.
Why not?
Well, for one, the wall itself will cost like $814 million just to make.
Isn't Bernie's plan like $1 trillion?
He's not trying to destroy the economy.
Someone beg to differ, but I think we can all be unified here by helping build the wall.
We're not helping to build anything. We're helping to kick people out of this country. The Mexicans themselves aren't the problem. It's the big corporations that are a problem. Start punishing the corporations. Stop being a racist.
Stop being a racist.
I'm just not understanding how we can't afford a wall, but we can afford all of Bernie's plans, because his are actually more expensive.
His are paid for by the people, not billion-trillion-dollar companies.
I thought they were paid for by millionaires and billionaires.
They're paid by the people. Like me, like my mother. And let me tell you something. None of Trump is American. All of his family, all of his wives, everything of him is immigration. His wife is from the Czech Republic. Is he trying to kick her out?
No, of course not.
His parents aren't American, trying to kick them out?
No, they moved illegally.
His children, they aren't fully American. They plan to kick him out?
Pretty sure that all these people moved here legally, though.
Okay, so you're saying that just because...
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
Let me just say this is a Bernie rally. Try going to, like, the zoo.
Well, that's a very clever suggestion.
Or the depths of hell itself.
Another one.
But yet you still say we're at a war with Islam?
Are we not at a war?
That is the most ignorant, stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Are we not at a war with radical jihadism?
Okay, but are they not at a war with radical Christianity, okay?
Oh my God.
Where are we at war with radical Christianity?
Really?
No, really, I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
No, actually explain to me.
Just...
Where are we at war with radical Christians?
Yeah, they're trying to target us for no reason.
Where are the radical Christianity war? Where is that happening?
The people in power. The people in power want to make us turn on each other. That's exactly why you're trying to do this.
These are radical Christians?
Feelings from
I
people.
just want to know about this radical Christian war that's going on. I haven't heard of it.
Ask other countries. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you for making an ass of yourself. Now let's watch your girlfriend do the same.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I actually lived in the Middle East for 2 years as a child.
Well, fuck.
That's really good. Now, if you could reply with the proper, like, assalamu alaikum.
You see, I had a... Yeah, no.
Alaikum assalam.
Yeah, not a fan. See,
have a good day.
Growing up there as a young girl, I wasn't a big fan of, like, having to cover myself all the time. And, the actual rape culture that goes on in the Middle East. And, throwing gays off of buildings and such. I wasn't a big fan of that, being an American over there.
Neither am I, but you don't think Donald Trump is after the same policies?
I don't think he wants to throw gays off of buildings, no.
No, but he's openly against them in radical form.
Open against what?
Gay people, Islamic people, black people, Mexican people. He's all about the hate.
What did he do to gay people?
He's openly slandered a bunch of...
what did he say? I don't know. I would like to know about this. I haven't heard this.
You haven't heard anything about...
I haven't heard him say bad things about gays, no.
Okay. Well, look at stuff from the 1990s.
I don't know if you can even really compare saying a few things to really throwing them off of buildings either. I don't think
You're right. You're right. Sticks and stones will not break bones, but words do hurt.
The social justice warrior motto.
Yeah, I think I'd rather hear a few nasty words than be thrown off a building.
Me too. And that's where we're all the same on a human level.
Don't think it's quite a valid comparison is my point.
Okay. Well, that's different. Have a good day.
Another one bites the dust.
He said it.
He said that?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening, what?
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
I don't know what to say to that. I've never heard that. I don't even understand what that means. I'm sorry, I hadn't heard that. I don't know how to disagree to that. Help me out.
I don't know either.
I don't know either. but why do you not like Sanders?
Oh, I'm not a socialist.
Okay, what is socialism to you?
Well, can you define it, actually? Do you know the definition of socialism? I do.
Well, let's hear it.
I want to see if you know it.
Well, it's not communism.
Okay, but actually give me the definition, not what it's not.
I don't think I can.
Well, then why do you support Sanders?
Because he is for the actual 99%.
But you can't even define what his beliefs are. You can't define, you don't know the definition of socialism.
The definition of socialism, help me out. Help me out.
It's a very specific definition, it's simple.
How do I want to put this?
It's not, there's no way to put it, there's one definition.
Reducing the class.
Reducing the class?
Yeah.
That's not a definition of socialism. That sounds like communism. Well, so socialism is communism, according to you?
No.
Just use a very communist definition.
Democratic socialism is a very different concept than communism.
Can you actually define democratic socialism for me then?
Oh shit.
Democratic socialism to me.
No, not to you. Definitions have meanings. They're not personal.
Okay, just help us out. We don't really actually know.
Another one.
I think that you have to acknowledge the reality, regardless of which end of the ideological spectrum you're on, that this idea that the relationship between a corporation and a worker is an entirely voluntary one is a figment of our imagination. The reality is that the relationship depends upon the balance of power. Because if you were to really believe that it's totally a voluntary relationship, then you should be arguing for child labor, because that was legal at one time, and that was argued as a beneficial thing for the economy. So we have to understand that it's a balance of power.
We're moving ever so slightly away from whether we need customers with more money to have that base, but we'll be addressing some of the underage working here shortly. Ben,
yeah, I mean, I'll refrain from talking about child labor, especially given the fact that the rationale for child labor laws is that children are incapable of consent, right? I mean, that's the rationale for child labor laws.
Although your child did appear on television last night.
She did, without her consent, but I will tell you that she immediately joined SAG-AFTRA.
The rationale for child labor to be legal was that children are exploitable, more exploitable. That's why businesses wanted it, and people had to fight against it.
Businesses may want it, but the fact is that the children are not capable of consent, which is why the legislation was appropriate from all ideological points of view. In terms of whether basically this trickle-up economics, this idea that if you pay people $15 an hour, it will help the general economy, it's evidencing a differential point of view with regard to how money is invested and what makes your life as a consumer better. The truth is that Mother Teresa did less good for the world than Bill Gates, as a general matter. Because more people gained their jobs through Bill Gates, more people have a product that Bill Gates created, more people's lives have been bettered through Bill Gates. Mother Teresa did a lot of wonderful things. But the reality of the situation is that what makes your life better than people's lives were 50 years ago is all the new products and services developed by all the rich people who hire you. All of you out there who I'm sure are not rich, are you working for a poor person right now? Who is hiring you? Who's paying your salary? Unless you're working for the government, and even then you're not working for a poor person, you're paying for the rich people who actually pay the taxes that pay for you to work for the government. So this idea that economic growth is a function of people making $15 an hour versus $14 an hour is simply not true. The reality of the situation is that what makes the economy grow is new products and services that make your life better and which require millions of dollars in research and development. And as far as the point that was made about the salary of the CEO of Walmart, all I can say is this. Walmart has approximately, they're the biggest employer in the country. They have something on the order of 2 million employees across the country. Let's say we agree that 20 million is too much, and let's say that we cut that salary to zero. Great, we just gave everybody $10, right, for the year. So let's stop pretending that the vast wealth imbalance inside Walmart is causing poverty for people at the bottom.